Hello and welcome to round one. FC Essendon versus FC Collingwood. The Wanderers versus the Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, children across the state, around the world, if you're tuning in, this is round one of the V-League premiership, sponsored by Nike. And this is shaping up to be a massive encounter. FC Essendon avoiding the drop last season, ending up in 8th. And FC Collingwood, State League champions, they won the league to come up to the V-League. FC Collingwood got Arujo, Aragon, Joe Clark, Futbol, Zabel, Adam Orr and Duisan, the manager, Carl Zabel. FC Essendon, the manager, Lubomir Rakovic, has picked up Ben Gearbox, has got Dejan Vasic as well, Peter Melitas, Stefan Heleta, Taylor Aksoy, Con Macris and Diego Asaeda. Both teams looking to get a good start early on in round one. Hopefully they can shape it up. FC Collingwood looking to get their first win in the premiership since they went down 2 seasons ago. They look pretty impressive. Ended up first in the State League. Done it quite comfortably in the end. As we got early goal here. Adam Moore and Joe Clark combined. Oh, that was Ahmed Boudaya that combined with Adam Moore. But have a look at that. 1, 2, bang, what a start. That's the first premiership goal for Adam Moore. This kid is a star. Leading goal kicker in the State League premiership. How will he fare in the VPL, in the VLP, the V-League premiership? As FC Essendon trying to get their composure. A little bit undermanned, it looks like. Taylor Axel loses out. Budway has already set up a goal. Ball goes wide. It's actually gone for a corner. Both teams in the middle half of the pecking order before the season starts, as the reviews have been given out. We will see after today who looks the better. Adam Moore, cross goal. Ball cleared out. Big swing kick there by Taylor Axel. Zabel, the manager, with a strike. Zabel has a big crack. It's gone wide. The veteran, formerly from FC Carlton, had a stint at FC Melbourne as well. Been at Collingwood now for a couple of seasons. Came up with them in the 2011 season. Went back down with them as well. As I'm joined by my fellow commentator, Matthew Montgomery. How are you?
Chief, very well. Very happy to be here for yet another game and the opening clash of the 2012 season.
Correct, they're shaping up to be a beauty. We saw Adam Orr open up the tally. 1-0 the score at the moment. As 1-2 play, Vasic just wide. A couple of new faces in the Essendon lineup come in. Don't know a lot about them. Dejan Vasic was playing at Mickleham. We could say that about Ben Gearbox as well, who's playing for Essendon.
Taylor Axel at Richmond.
At Richmond, so there's been a few pickups.
But are they the quality you want, Chief? I mean, they all come from the bottom sides. How will they gel together? It won't happen in one game. It'll happen over a number of games.
Yes, they're missing a couple of talented players here. And Duisan, the Collingwood keeper, came out like a steam train. Adam Moore tried to flick it on to Budway. It's partner in crime. Look, it's very early in the season. It's hard to tell. FC Essendon missing a couple of key players. Zorich and JJ not in, to name a couple. Also, Anthony Hammer, who featured prominently towards the end of the season.
There's rumours he might be travelling to Fitzroy, Chief, to join Adam Husseini.
In the State League. That could be right. He's a premiership player with Adam Hussein in the 2010 season when Fitzroy famously made it and a lovely goal. He's crept on big Gearbox. Gets his first premiership goal of the season in the FC Essendon colours. He was actually the only shining light of Mickleham, I would say.
No doubt about
season.
it, Chief. No doubt about it.
Banged it away, 1-1 the score. The Woods going down. The Wanderers looking like they want to make a game of it. As Vasic brings the ball back into play. The old teammates Vasic and Gearbox combining there. The ball going out, although nothing effective.
Only teammates for a couple of games though, Chief. Dejan Vasic coming into the qualifiers, didn't play the regular season.
Yes, you're right, exactly. As Arujo.
Oh, yes!
Oh, and Adam Orr, he's dangerous.
Jeez, he's very good, isn't he, this Adam Orr, Chief?
He certainly is. As
rumours are he used to play for the Swansea youth.
in England.
Yes.
Big name, big player. Let's see how he fares. He was the top goal scorer we mentioned earlier in the State League for Collingwood. What can the Woods sustain him? Can they keep him? As a player like that will be shortly looked after, sought after as Orozco,
Chief.
Orozco Pico, as Asaeta, who's played in every qualifying match. Oh, except for last season. The first season, he actually remained in the 8th. He's been at a couple of clubs. Here we go, Adam Wall trying to break it open. There is the stalwart there, the unnoticed one. He's being very noticed now because he's got two of them around him. It's here, Adam Wall just stopped.
Well done, Asaeta.
Well done.
A little bit too much.
Dangerous. Oh! Macris had to pull out a top corner save. And the unnoticed one got noticed and almost got punished. And Adam Wall has already kicked the goal, hit the post, been lively, couple of shots. He's a big danger man. Ball's come through a corner. Play on, says Gearbox, because he's going all the way. And the big manager Zabel tries to break through the back. Adam Moore in the back, doing the hard yards, in the front, in the back. Ball to be brought back in. Asaeta, the unnoticed one. Where does the ball go? Oregon also formerly from Albert Park the season before they dropped.
With Joey Clark too?
Joey Clark. Adam Moore never featured in that lineup, I believe.
No, he didn't.
So there are a couple of V-League premiership caps in these. Oh, as Gearbox. He's looked threatening, Gearbox. He went alone. He had Axel here all alone. Axel also a very prominent striker.
Well, he probably doesn't know the quality of Taylor and Axel just yet, Chief, but I'm sure once they get a few games under their belt together, like on paper, this Essendon side look quite good, don't they, Chief? The only player I'm not too sure about is Stefan Halita, who we haven't seen much of yet.
We haven't seen him yet. I'm sure he'll be on the park very soon. As Adam Moore, he's a dynamite. Have a look at that. Even tackles and all, and gets a shot on target, or just off target, but very dangerous looking shot. So Reagan gets the ball a bit way over the top, trying to find Adam Moore. Ball doesn't go anywhere. It's a bit sloppy at the moment, although Moore has possession. What will he do? He's looking to get inroads.
Look at the composure, Chief. Look at the composure.
Yes, that time done well there, Vasic. Gearbox to no one. Ball comes across and Adam Moore looked like he got a shove in the back there. Gearbox saying, not me. As you would. Start again all the way to nobody. This game still hasn't found its rhythm. 1-1 the score. The Wanderers wanting to get something happening very soon because Collingwood's coming at him, and that came off the head of Taylor and Axel, and Macris had to be like a spring chicken and get that away. Over the top. Essendon have lost Darwin. He has gone over to Brunswick.
He's made the transfer.
The rumours are that Hammer might be going down to the State League to play Fitzroy.
But then on the other hand, there have been a number of inclusions, as we said before.
That's correct. So. Oh, that's dangerous! Oh, and Ahmed Boudouay, he has looked lively. Another key figure for these Collingwood. The Woods look very dangerous going forward. They enter for a kick. The referee, Evan Rabotis, deeming there was foul play there. Free kick just out, and that was missing. And then 1-2 pass, O'Regan! Alex O'Regan gets 2 bites of the cherry and makes no mistake in the second one and pins it away as we've got a couple of little things happening here. Bang! Nice goal. O'Regan gets his first on the board in round 1 of the premiership season.
That's what they have to do, this Collingwood side. Take their chances when they arise, and that's exactly what Alex O'Regan did. Experienced player, quality player, great finish.
Great finish. The combination between the 4 players that I'll mention, Boudouay, O'Regan, Joe Clark and Adam Orr.
It'd almost be their best lineup, wouldn't it, Chief?
It is a fierce lineup and one not to take for granted or take lightly, as that was Halita, my apologies. And Clarkey tries to crack one in, gets another chance, and Miletus wouldn't let it go through. Clark to bring it in. The ball goes over the top. Axel gets rid of it. Boudouay, he's got his back to it. Does enough to get there. Whoa, and Miletus copped the heavy end of it. Got one in the inside of the chops.
It was a clash of the knees, I think, there, Chief.
Yes, that hurts. Then big cork on the knees, a big strong lad, Melita, so I'm sure he'll get up. Halitas or Halita? Halita on the ball. It's Stefan Halita. We've got the name now. Axoy, lovely pass. And Melita's trying to scoop it. He probably thought he'd have a leg in the way. We get the 1-2 playing here. We've got to get another replay of that one. As the ball comes out, we've got defending by Joe Clark. All over the top, and Luis Sung coming out quick. He's improved out of sight, out of mind. Here we go. Sayeda tangles himself up. And the unnoticed one, he's getting noticed more and more. He probably hopes he was still the unnoticed one. As Adam Wall bulldozes his way through. And the core group of this Collingwood side, you'd have to go down and say they will go a long way.
If they just play to their strengths, Chief, try not to do too many things, play simple futsal, and play for Adam Orme, because he is the quality player.
No doubt about it, and I'm sure the state selectors will be looking at the quality in the core of this group. Oh, they noticed one! Oh! And Adam Orme.
One man who you wouldn't think to make a mistake right on the last line is Diego Essayeda.
No, and Adam Orme would be wooing the...
Jeez, he should have finished there, Chief. Should have punished.
Look, credit to Macris coming out.
He gets a second chance.
Here we go. No, we don't. And Clarkey just overran it.
Oh.
It was probably a pass a bit too far. Nevertheless, as we've got to get a bit more of this game happening, and dangerous. And again, Macris, very good. You see the replay coming out as quicker than ever before. He's dangerous. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Orme or Orme?
Adam Orme, I believe.
Okay, he's a Welshman.
Then again, we are known to butcher names in the commentary box.
Yes,
so.
we definitely do.
It's O-R-M-E, Orme.
That's the bloke that doesn't want any recognition, just coming out of nowhere.
That's the number one
That's
picture.
Theo Lascaris, just coming out. He's joined us in the commentary box. As we see, there's a bit of a fight. Who's going to pick it up? O'Regan done well. O'Regan, here is a chip. Alex O'Regan. He's starting to find his confidence. That's his second goal of the evening.
And his second chip as well, Chief.
Have a look at that. These boys look red hot. You just hope these boys stick it out. I'm sure there'll be poaching. There'll be a lot of clubs looking at this game closely for a new team coming up, and being in the premiership only for one game, they've looked like campaigners.
Well, they're an unknown quantity, this Collingwood team, so I'm sure all V-League teams will be taking note to see what they're capable of, and I'm sure a lot of V-League teams will be surprised, Chief.
I think so, and I think they've got a lot to offer, not only for themselves, but to the league. This is a core group that, if they do stay together, are going to surprise the best of teams. And have a look at this. 1, 2. The combination of Clark and Budway, the combination of Orme and Budway. And that was set up all the way from Adam Orme, just from the back. Have a look at this bang, lovely pass, just enough weight.
And selfish too.
Brilliant play, 4-1 the score. The Wanderers in all sorts of trouble as we have another look at the replay. Bang, and that's real play.
That's futsal at its best, isn't it, Chief?
Well, that's the counter-attack for you.
Passing.
Wanderers have got no chance of knowing what's going on at the moment as Axel trying to measure one up. And there's that man, Budway, who ran all the way back.
He's a fit-looking unit, isn't he, Ahmed Budway?
Oh, he's fantastic. He does a lot of travelling to get here.
Well, what do you mean, Chief?
Well, he comes all the way from, I'm not particularly sure of the suburb, but...
Is it Wagga Wagga, is it?
Something like that. Lascaris. Where does Budway come from? It's from Wagga Wagga. As the statman lets us know about it, that is half-time. And I'm sure Lubomir Rakovic for Essendon could not wait for this half-time break, as they are under siege, review man. They are under more pressure than we are to get this Nike stock out of here. This Nike stock has got to go. There's massive sales, everything's got to go.
No doubt about it, Chief. And at these prices, why wouldn't you get down and rob us?
Right. Not literally. As get the second half underway.
It's a steal.
And the Wanderers are in all sorts of trouble. And the unnoticed one has been more than noticed. He's made a couple of mistakes that's cost his team, although he's not responsible for the total scoreline. As they get one back, now they don't! Miletus! He's clinical under extreme pressure, but this time around, he was as cool, calm and collected and couldn't slot it away in an empty goal.
And a 4-2 down, Chief, with an open goal like that, you've got to take your chances, especially the first chance of this second half. That's what they needed, the first goal, to get the confidence back up.
No, you're not wrong. You're 100% back right as Gearbox wants to change the gears and get it happening. Lovely play here. Vasic, what can he do? Gets the ball pinched from Oz Rocco. And there's a big slide tackle here on the line. Free kick, dangerous play. Yellow card will be issued by our official. No, it won't. Let's put the hand back in the pocket. The ball might have gone out. Not sure is there if it's a free kick for a dangerous tackle. As Clarkey with a nice pass there, Hall tried to get a clip pass and a snapshot. Didn't pay off. The touch was just a touch heavy as the unnoticed one wants to kick the camera off its hinge. Clark, midway. What a combination! Orm, he is a live wire. And I can tell you one thing, it's very early to sing his praises, but
he looks the goods, doesn't
he? Looks the goods. If he was nationalised, he'd be looking at Futsalroos call-up, that's for sure. As the ball comes along, lovely play.
Peter
Miletus, but he's got Oz Rocco. Oz Rocco going crazy. Does well to close him down, but the ball still can't pull collected. And the unnoticed one! He tried to swing kick it. I'm not sure whether or not he watched the highlight reel of Zilic. But what he tried to do there was uncalled for. He should have just gone for a nice tap in. The ball comes there. Adam Moore, he's all over the place.
Well cut out, Adam Moore.
Very dangerous. Beautiful play.
It's a goal.
That's a goal! Goal, that's all!
And he finished his own goal from the back, Chief.
Spectacular. Get this guy's name down. Do not forget it. He starts it and finishes it. I'm highly impressed.
But the defence is all at sea there. Essendon defence is just everywhere, Chief.
Well, the Wanderers, they call them that because they do go wandering.
Macris was swimming.
It's just quietly, great play, getting the ball to the angles, bringing it across goal. Even a good team, the unnoticed one, wanted to really snapshot around, but thought I'd probably lose a glute doing it. And here's the manager. He's come on for a stink, feeling safe. The game might be in control. Oh, and a snapshot there, but he can turn anything. He can turn nothing into something, review man.
Is the result done and dusted now, Chief?
I would say it's game over when you've got big cars up out there, almost ready to score.
Yes.
It's game over.
He's a determined unit.
Look at that. He's done well. He's very dangerous. Almost pulled off a split. And he's gone for a big walk, the big German.
He's almost done the glute by the looks of it too, Chief.
Have a look at that. We get 3 replays for the glute movement. Oh, unlucky, the big Zabel.
And he's quick to get on the bike back.
Yes, no doubt about it.
You've got to love that from your defence.
Oh, he's a V-League veteran. He's played in the State League. He's been in the V-League since the 2007-8 season. Played for FC Carlton. I think he's capped at least 50 games. He's had a big stint at FC Melbourne. Correct. And found his way to Collingwood. And he's doing a magnificent job with these young lads. And a Reagan and Macris. Macris gets a hand to it or a foot to it. I'm not sure what he got. Let's have another look at it. He got a knee to it over the top. And Macris, if it wasn't for Macris, the score would be greater. As Axoy over the top there was being Gearbox. Clarkson gets it around to Oz Rocco.
Nice
big
ball, Roscoe! Roscoe from defence!
Oz Rocco, unbelievable ball, finds Aragon, and Aragon's got a hat-trick.
That's what you want, Chief. Not known for, he's more known for his hustle and bustle, Alex Aragon, but he's added a touch of quality to this Collingwood side, hasn't he?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Look at Oz Rocco's pass. He passes to the Aragon, and the Oregano just puts it right past the Spice and Peppers. Have added to the scoreline 6-1. The Woods on fire, the Wanderers gone missing. They try to find their way in as the unnoticed one just tries to barge his way through.
I think he wants to get forward and do it all on his own.
Oz Rocco, he's dangerous, Oz Rocco. He steps on the ball almost.
The
all getting stepped on quite a bit. I'm not sure what's going on out there. Maybe the ball's got a bit too much static on it. As there he is, the manager Zabel, nice and calmly. Reagan, it must be out, and Reagan looks much fitter than the last stink yet. Oh! Oz Rocco!
Geez, what a run by Carl Zabel from defence.
And Oz Rocco, and he's cleared it as well, Oz Rocco. And I'll tell you now, Reagan, since the last stint he had at Albert Park, he also was a premiership player with Pascal Vale, or just had a couple of stints with him?
I don't think he won the league, Chief. I think he got axed for the cup.
He was
as well.
in the 2010 season. I don't think he got axed, he was just unavailable. 2010 season for Pascal Vale, where they... Oh! Put that in your notebook, because that was a fierce shot. Oh, it's a free kick.
Been disallowed. Oh.
It's been disallowed, has it? The whistle was blown. The whistle was blown. I'm not sure if free kick was blown already, and that's perhaps the reason why Macris didn't save it. I don't think there would have been a save anyway.
No.
Unlucky there. Oh, and a ball goes wide. We didn't hear the whistle up here in the commentary box because there's a lot of noise going on down there, review man.
Yeah, good crowd for the first game.
Beautiful crowd as Clarkson. It's Joe Clark. We're going to put in Clarkson and Clarkey at the moment. Oh, 1-2 play and oh!
Here he is,
Badawi!
all the way from Wagga Wagga.
The highway has just pounced. Bang, look at all. And bang in, goal.
That's not an easy finish, Chief.
So an angle hits the post plenty of time.
Had to get on his bike.
And that's a lovely little chink pass there by Reagan.
Oh.
Have a look at the combination. This team, for me, in my money, if they continue, they'll get better and better, and God knows.
But they have to stay together, Chief.
They have to stay together. This team is talking big things. If they stay together, they're
big things as in survival.
Well, no, I think they'll be better than survival. They're looking at knocking on the top four if they continue with this combination.
But Essendon are at sea, Chief.
They might be at sea, but at the moment the Woods are the captains, and they are steering this ship, and it can only go wherever the captain says it goes. And right now,
it's to the top.
Clarkey has put one on the board. This is clinical and a massive embarrassment. Look at Mirakovic must be thinking what's going on. And you'd have to feel for that man.
On the sideline there, was he?
You'd have to feel for him. As Vasic, Miletus, Miletus does well, gets it through, but there's the stalwart Zabel. The ball comes to Vasic
on his man.
over the top. Miletus! It was not going to be long before Miletus gets on the scoreboard. And Peter Miletus, he must be thinking to himself, what's going on? As not only was the ball static and sticking to the court, but I think some of that camera work's got a bit of static in it. As bang, goal through. That's a keeper's mistake. He's going to learn from it. He's a young keeper. The legs have got to be closed there, young son. As Vasic finds Heleta. The ball comes to Axel. Axel not on the score sheet yet. Will he get on it? Oh, as we mentioned, that's a thunderbolt. And they're all consolation goals because there's not enough time to get over the line. But you'd have to finish strong as Dewey Sand dived across. No chance, 8-3 the score. The Wanderers in big trouble. And the Woods looking on fire. As they try one there, the confidence is up. Vasic, what can he do? Tries to get the ball across. Miletus, he's kicked the goal already. Passes the unnoticed one. No, it's Heleta. Big crack there. Adam Moore gets the ball. Budway was in the way. Have a look at this 1-2 play. This is another goal for sure, for sure. And it's rattle time as the highway from Wagga Wagga, Ahmed Budway, banged it away and said thank you for coming. This trip was worth it. It's Clarkey over the top, bangs it in, and what a shame for FC Essendon, the Wanderers. But what a delight, and I think we have seen the beginnings of perhaps a big, big club here. The Woods always promised they're going to chop and they're going to puff. Never delivered in the past, but I think they've got the artillery. As O'Regan! No, it's not, it's Budway in the highway.
always been very consistent in the State League, Chief, but it's a different story trying to be a consistent team in the V-League.
Well, with this team, they absolutely obliterated the opposition in the State League in the first 10 rounds. Fell away a little bit in the end as personnel were recovering from injuries and unavailabilities.
Oh, yes, and Badawi again.
Badawi wanted to make inroads. Macros has saved 4 or 5. His score could have been greater. The ball comes to Vasic. We somehow got a replay and play on at the same time. That was brilliant. What's going on? Have a look at that. Overall, the static is electric.
Duison's done very
Oh, Malinas.
Just about to say, Duison's done very well when called upon, Chief, hasn't he?
He's done very well. On that occasion, he always overran the ball, but he's just got to work on his foot passes and his
what a ball.
hand passes. Apart from that, he's clinical. His reflex actions are perhaps almost second to none. But that's the final score. The whistle blows. The Wanderers in Essendon 3. FC Collingwood the Woods. Very impressive victory, 9-3. Let's go to Adam Moore, one of the biggest stars in the premiership.
I'm here with one of the star strikers of the V-League, Adam Moore. Great season by yourself in the State League, 52 goals, playing only about 14 games. And in the V-League, did you think it would be just as easy? Because you did have a good game again tonight.
No, I didn't think it was going to be easy at all. I think all the boys put a good performance in, especially Alex going through, Joey getting a couple of great performances by all the lads, to be fair.
In the State League, all of you played all together. You bring a new inclusion, Alex O'Regan. He's fitted in nicely into the team.
Oh yeah, very well. He scored 3 tonight, fitting in perfectly. Gets on with all the boys, so what more can I ask?
The All-Star Carl's Arbor's been around for a long time, and it was a good game by him back in defence tonight and really rallying the troops. Did you expect it to be this easy your first game up in the V-League? Because it was a comfortable victory at the end. You've never looked in trouble.
Not at all. I didn't think it was going to be that easy at all. Like, they put a good fight in, to be fair, but we were the stronger team, to be fair.
What are the ambitions for the team this season? He's aiming for top 4, just to stay in the league. What are the ambitions?
We're aiming just to stay in the league.
Because you just beat Essendon that finished in the top 8 last season, so it was a good effort to get your first win.
By the boys. Yeah, I think if we can stay in the league, that's a bonus for all of us.
Any other inclusions coming into the team, Adam, or is that the squad he's going to go throughout the season?
I think that's the squad. We've come together through the State League, so I think we're going to stay together in the V-League as well.
Great performance. Yeah, great performance by all the lads tonight.
Very good performance.
Anyway, hopefully there's many more goals to come from you, because you are an exciting machine out there, Adam. Well done tonight. Hope to see you every week, yeah?
Hopefully, yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Well done.
Absolutely excitement machine. Adam Moore and the boys from Collingwood. How great was that? That's some talent that you're witnessing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos, YouTube channel, the next big clash, Albert Park versus Pascal Val. Go get him, Adam Moore.